Okay, so Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So, Assalamu alaikum. Yasmin, are you present?
Walaikum assalam. Yes.
Mhm. Okay, so this portion, this part of Alif is good, you know, but the Taj, according to it, it's not looking appropriate or suitable. Check, the middle line. It's not passing through its middle line, and it's looking too much like this. Okay, it should be like it is general thing. It should be in your mind while making it. This is its general angle. Okay, like it's slightly, not too much straight. Slightly like this. If you make it with that, like this. And from here, that's why like this line is going this way and it is going this way. So like the connection between this part and this part, it's no, it's weak. So if you made that good, it can be strong. Okay, check how much it is. Just a very few touches and finishing, and you can make it in a perfectly good shape. Okay, so you should do it if you think. That's why don't rely on just like one writing. Okay, after writing, check your letter. What can I do more? What can I made? What can I do that will increase the neatness, the attraction, okay, of my khat. So these are very little things. First part of ba is now good, but check this thing. Okay, and this again. Now check. Are you getting this thing? Like there is this portion in this bar. Like okay, it should become in this way. That thing is affected, and it is also again matter of only few like from here, and now you have to do some scratches from this side. These are very little things, okay? And the thing is, if you are not successful, like first of all, you should show these things with the column, but still, if you are not, then do it this way. Okay, now check. Okay, check. How much is the difference? Like check how it was a very slight touch. Are you seeing this difference? Check how much now its flow is better from both sides, from this side and from this side.
And that's right.
Hmm. And one more thing, this cut it should visible. I told you, there is no sharp, but still, the cut. Like check, this is the like the naturality of column. Like this point is not that much pointy, but still it has something. Okay.
Yeah, I still don't have the courage to make it with the. I did not do it
Mm-hmm.
with a cutter, so that's why I'm afraid to do it. Yeah, it's a bit
Okay.
round. I don't have
Hmm.
the perfect sharp uh, cut, just
Column.
like yours. Yeah.
Hmm. There's a famous saying: if you don't going to be face your fears, then you are going to be eaten by them. So the thing is, at every point of life you should face your fear, unless they are going to become your limit. Okay, like they are going to become your, like, what do we call it, like it's your limit. You can't push yourself forward to that. The thing is, whatever you are afraid to do, do that thing in your mushk, in your practice. Do everything. Write letter in every possible way. Okay, it's not, it's not your, like, no one is going to be judge on you on the basis of this. Okay, like you did that thing. So do that. And this thing, did you get this point? Like, check how much is this slight difference. Now check its flow. How much now, now it's become so strong, and this visibility.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so don't just try to be like spend time on uh, these little things, because they create a huge difference. And at last, like, there is slight this thing, although it is, again, it should be a little bit more. In this one, it is not even showing this. Okay, it is like, if I draw a line, it is not looking that. Okay, so it was going like strong till here, but after that, this is its place where it should end. Check. Even if you merge now this part slightly, and the thing is, mm, there are two options like we can do with this bar. It should come like this, and the way it is coming, this flow. Okay, like three parts, we have to give this part equal space. I think it should come here. Okay, it would be a slight big, but this flow, this thing, it demand it should come here. But still, okay, if we can work on this part, we can make this part look good as well. And this is now it's okay. It should show that gradual decline. And after, like, this line, it's going to be more thin. Okay. Like before that, this part, the last part, it was looking like that column was weak. Now, like, it is proper flow of column, and that check. Now, even if you merge this part in data, it feels like it ended like that. Before that, even some part was merged in data, still it was feeling like it ended in the straight watch. Okay, and that thing you can observe that in the master's work. Okay, like, even I told this thing, I discussed this thing in the earlier classes as well. Even if we, for example, if we write something like that, if some part is merged in that, still it feels like, okay, the way it end, it feels like it is going this way, not this way. Okay, like this thing, you're going to get it. Just even if some part is merged in that, like this flow, it's going to tell that this thing, and this flow was telling it is going that way. So you have to eliminate that thing. This flow, it was like the way it goes. Okay, like there are two ways we can fix it. First is like that. Okay, the way it is going in this class, you can make it like this. Okay, like it should come, then it should go like this. The other one is, you can use this part. It's this part was good, but there is a bit kind of a straightness. This part is a kind of a bit tricky. Okay, like your column, it moves like this. Okay, like this. So that thing slightly absent. Like we can use till here now. Although like in the last two nuktar it is going upward. Okay, but here the thing is it should start preparing to go upward. Okay, from here, if you even in this part there was a little thing like it was present here also, like even it is going upward in the last, but it should show okay like that flow, that connection with its starting part, that it is preparing to go from the, and check, it should go slightly more inside. Check, I draw a line from here, one nukta here, one nukta here to here. Okay, like I told you, there are other way also. Okay, we can make from here and we can do slightly this part little touch. Other ways we utilize this thing. The thing I am telling you is that there are multiple ways, but the thing is you should know where to fix it, how to fix it. Okay, that's what the real calligraphy is, that you should know how you can make your letter in a good shape. Okay, that's why even like calligraphy requires so much touching finishing, but still the thing is you are only going to able to do that if you know how to make your letter in a good shape, how where do I like I have to do that touch, that finish. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you to do this. It should start from where it ends. Okay, it shouldn't be like this, it should start where it ends from here. This nukta is better, it's looking kind of a scare. Just make it the sulus nukta, the proper. This part is again it's good. The thing is now check, like this is your cut. Now it is not making that strong connection with it. Like you have to do a little scratch here. Like this thing is mhm, it's making your cut weak. This edge, like it should come like this. It should be part of it. Okay, there's this kind of thing, like that thing, it is edging, making your cut slightly uncomfortable, not beautiful. Okay, now check. Hmm. This part is better from the last one, but still, check, it is again become straight. Okay, and this part is not showing that much variation that it should show. This part, like I told you, it should be clear. And this thing, it should go this way. From here, check. I told you there's a line here. It should come downward slightly. Check how it is properly showing. This thing, the cut, the everything, okay, should be visible. If you are not successful in the, do the touches, do the finishes to make it look good. Check. It is showing this down, but then it is sit and slightly goes, like slightly it has effect of upwardness, so that first it create like this and overall it has this kind of shape, like it doesn't go upward, but it's this effect kind of thing. That thing is totally missing in this one, so you should show. Okay, now this is its actual place. It is not of 5 nuktas. If you start from here, its actual position, It will end here, and this should also start from here. It should touch here. This is not, it is not fulfilling that five nuktas, five and a half. Okay. This is the end of your page or paper, or it's just for the pick.
I think it's the end of my paper. Yes.
I told you to start a little above. Okay. Like the thing is, it should be in your mind. While like
I'm
it's not
trying to
for
use all the space that I have because I run out of papers.
not like I'm not saying okay. Even if you ran out of paper, like still you have this paper, and if you start just like for example, if you start alif from here, okay, just it's not that much, just I think 1 inch, okay, so it would make a lot difference because the thing is check our composition, it goes this way that this space it is empty, okay, it's not that this thing like alif ba ta and jim, like it's not this kind of thing, it goes downward, okay, so you should know like this is the slanting line and it is going to, I have to keep some space under the alif as well, okay, so if you
So,
just
yeah, you mean the gym should be lower than that, more than that?
no, the thing is it is small, check.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You are saying this is your end of page,
Yes.
right?
Right.
So the thing is when you were making this gym, there is a kind of a kind of fear it was in your mind, like I am and at the ending of page. So you made this gym short, okay? Like it just my opinion. Maybe there's something, some like there's more reason, but this can be also okay. Like because if we are ending the page, I have seen in other students practice also. Like they also do this thing. Like they start at the end of the page and just because they have to write the letter on the page, so they shorter and make the letter shape incorrect in order to be fit in that page. Okay. The thing is, I'm going to say like for example, if I start, for example, yeah, the next letter that is dal, okay, and it should also be written ahead of this. For example, if you say this like, I don't have large paper, like my paper is full. So what's the like solution? Like you have to write here or in the bottom side. No, you are going to attach two pages. Okay, you can attach the two pages like the glue. Okay, there are many more solutions, and in the same also, if there is no space, you can attach the other page, you can put tape behind the page. Okay, so but the thing is letter and the composition both shouldn't be compromised, it's very important to know. So there should be a gap, and check this is it's like three nuktas, like this is where your column going, this should be your nukta. So three nuktas, this is its original height, and from here and check, it is not have that gradual decline thing, and that that gradual rise, that gradual gain, okay, like it just becomes suddenly thick. Maybe first part is slightly better, but this thing like it instantly gain the thickness, that thing it is making its flow so much disturbed, connection too weak. Check, this is 5 maybe, like I told you, this is correct place of nukta from here. So if you made a little bit more space, like this is its actual position where it should have ended. This part is better, but its overall height that is affected. This part should also be less. Okay, are you seeing this flow? Mhm. Check this is where it is going. And in the same way, check. It should be done very slowly, okay? You don't have to do in a speed just like I'm doing, okay? So this is its actual position. This part, if I like this thing and this thing, and this part is better, okay? This thing is also good, but this and especially this is not in its actual shape. Remember this thing I told you, if I draw a line from here, this part should be off one
Yeah,
nukta.
I think you told me there is no roundness. Should be
Mhm.
just like the, yeah, that's right.
So this part is better, but according to your game, this is its actual place. Okay, this. And that like now try to understand this shape like check. It is going rise till here. Okay, but then it instantly becomes straight after that. For two nuktas, it should show this movement. Everyone understand this. Okay, check. For two nuktas, it shows this thing. It is not going straight like check. Okay, this thing. And also check this gap is too much. Told you it should come after one nukta just. This gap it is too much. It should come from here. Come out, and then this is its actual place. Okay. Mm, should come a little bit more downward. It is looking like straight. I'm doing the teeth of it. Okay. This going downward. Now if I draw a line, it shows a line. Now, this is its movement from here to here. And again, in both the genes, that thing is not going this, it shows this thing. If you do, some very slight touches like this, even in this one, okay, it should show this thing. Check. Okay, this thing is visible, but in your gene check, this thing is clearly showing. You have to eliminate this effect. Check this. From here, it is just coming outside. Your one nukta is complete. And this part is slightly heavy, and when it cross this it should become thin. Okay, and because you didn't make this part weak, thin. Now check, because like it instantly, and like check the way it is gradually, come this way, gaining. In the same way, it should come gradually thin, so that connection between this and this also becomes good and strong. Okay. Now check. This is the fifth moment. Now check, this is its inside triangle. This side is larger. How it is check becoming thin. Okay. Now you have to take care of its flow from every side. This part is good. Now again check. This is part going. It, because you make it too much upward. Okay. If you try to like stretch it a little while, and if you end it here, you can also make some space for the one nukta, and also you can eliminate its round, and you can make strong connection with its this part. Now it's going too much upward. Okay, that roundness, it is showing too much. I told you, it can come close. Okay, check. The gap between this and this is not that much. And now this place is also, it is two nuktas sharp. The thing is actually can be slightly more downward, but still, like now this is okay. Okay. Hmm, it's fine. This part for one of the, it is complete. Check. Okay. For one of the, there is that affect this thing. And then like you can divide into three parts, one, two, and three. Then there is, it goes straight, straight in this way. Okay, not that. In this way, then in this part, this one slightly goes upward in the last like this. Okay. So if you made it that way, even still there would be a slight kind of a curve wave. So we need only this slight wave. Okay. So this part, it should be made with proper care, and try to make this part also looks good. And there is was straightness in this part. You have to do that touch. Okay. Like when we made this part, this thing what means you have to do the necessary touching here, so that there would be a proper connection here. Okay, like check. For two that is showing that rise. Okay. Hmm. Check now, now the nukta is more in the deadly center. Nukta is at the right place, and this one. Even the gym is not the right place, but nukta is good. This nukta, they are not in the right place. Okay, this composition is so much disturbed. Like this nuktas, basically it should start from here and here, and nukta should be in front of here. Okay, try to focus on the composition as well, and focus on this part of the especially. Okay, they are again making weak, and also don't make this part too much upward. It is coming this way, this thing. Hmm. Oh, it's better. Hmm. We improved this part, but this part still needs more consideration, more focus. Okay, and next time don't make your letters open. Okay, it should show this thing. This thing is also showing from the last some days. This part of the im also show clear. Check them. This is the detailing. That is what you have to show in the khat. If you are not showing this, it's not worth it. Okay, detailing is everything. Have any question?
I think I'm good. Inshallah, I
Hmm.
will work on details.
After the class, not after the, yeah, after the class, like uh, focusing on this detail. Okay, you are going to send me the practice of gym alone. Okay, you can send both gyms or you can send complete, but this gym. Okay, try to send me now in one
Inshallah,
day.
both
Okay.
G, مجموعة المرسلة, I will send it to you.
Yes. So Shabra, I'm going to.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam. There are some things I'm going to discuss it. Just wait. Okay, so Roshan, are you present? Hmm.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. The thing is, your work is good. Okay, like it shows the khat detailing, the variation. Uh, but the thing is, like, you know, you should be careful about the neatness, the detailing. Okay, you can like you can you can make it more better. Okay, it just this thing you have to do a bit more effort every time, a bit more work. Okay, so that thing it should show that you are progressing, you are leveling up. Okay, like you are determined. That thing is very important. The same thing, this alif, it's better. Okay, like some touching finishing, it will be a bit more better. Okay, so do these things, they are necessary, they are good. Okay, this is the part of your work, of your practice, of everything. Without this, check now, like this part, it is not showing any shape, any. Did you see how I make changes in this shape, how I make it's in the uh, like proper clarity. Okay, this thing. So this is what, okay, what, like, you have to do. Like it's alif. Okay, and alif, it's in a good shape, but this thing that you are lacking, that it shouldn't be present. Like, check, there is no shape. Just the thing is, you have to check, this is the central line going. Okay, just if you do this, a light touch, now its angle is more prominent. Its this shape is visible, that you have to show here. Okay, and again check its thickness, it is a bit more close, it should be here. Check now. Okay, so don't ignore these things, you have to do it. Hmm. It's good, but like, mm, I think it should show that clear slantingness. It is not showing that clear. It's looking kind of a giving the straightness vibe, but still it's good. Okay, so don't leave these things. Which is some more consideration on these things, and that's what making is going to make your khat different. Okay, so I discussed this thing in earlier classes, like if you see the work before touching finishing and after, you will see a lot of difference. Okay, so it's what these little details, this neatness, this clarity, this is what makes the your work, increase the quality of your work. Okay, those who know, they notice these things, so you have to pay attention to these. Okay, and this is very like important for you, because like check the clarity, these thing, this is clearly like showed here. So next, what is your next step? These little details, including this. Okay, no, it is not showing, like check your column is going this way. Maybe it is a slightly large column. Mm, like the way your column is going here. Mm, okay, check how your column is going. Okay, this part, it should shows the cut. Okay, like I told you, this part, it includes that the maximum weight. And from here it is going to its ending part. Okay, it shouldn't be, I told you, when it crossed this line, it is not that much thick. And because, check here, this one, okay, it is going this way, it is reducing its thickness, it is not going this much strong, and it just stops here. Are you getting it? Like it shouldn't be that much thick.
Yeah.
Because it is gradually declining, and it's even at this part, it is not that much thick. And your is thick from here to here, it is so much thick. Besides that, it was good, it was better. This flow is also good, this part, like the way your column is moving, okay, like this. Check. It is also like, it should show this thing, okay. This part should be a little thick. Like you have made like this, okay. Even at this part, your column is like this, and you just go it like, it should show. And then it doesn't go like this in the same way like this.
Mm.
One nukta here and one nukta here. This nukta is good. Okay, only this G nukta of gym is good. All other, they are too much different, and like this is big, it should be small. This nukta is better, but this is its actual angle. Okay, and okay, the way you made this nukta, try to make every nukta like this, strong, prominent, clear. And this part check, is not in the right way. This is your column. It should come downward, like the relation between this and this is like how much this is their gap. Okay, but in yours one it is showing this thing like this. Shouldn't be that much thick as well. Okay, this gym is good. Just like I told you, you can push a bit more if you want. And show this part is just like that thing is slightly missing, and this thing again, like just a very slight touch, and this is straight a bit like this. Okay, the same way this one is. Like if I do some very slight touch here, you're going to see the difference. So, all these things, they are important. Okay, check now, it has this effect. Okay, and check this clarity. This part is good. Yasmin has left the class. Think yes, she told me she leave the class. Okay. This part, just becomes too weak from here. It shouldn't be, like this. There should be some, what we call it, some aliveness. Okay. Some like, not that much, like some strongness in this part as well. So that because, this is the very sensitive part that it is joining, it is kind of a bridge. Okay. Kind of an inter-exchange that is, connecting two things. So it is should be made with very consideration. This part is also good. Check the nukta, it is making the cut, but in here, it is not like this is your full, okay? Like you made like this. It is slightly like this, strongness, okay? So if you made that strongness, it is slightly thick here. And from here, okay, when it comes to here, after that, it should be clearly 1.5 nukta. Okay, that then in its actual composition, place where it should be ended. This one is better. Again, check the straightness, this portion, like I told Yasmin, the necessary, the required touches, it should be done here. Okay, this thing, it should be cleared here. Again, like it looks like you made this part like this. Okay. It means this type of curve in this, not like this. Check again. You did a little bit, disturbance. This is its flow first going. This is its slight shape. Okay, it was going, but you made it this thing in this theme, but it should be made in this one. Okay, and this thing that you made in show here, it should be like this thing should be showed. There is a shape that this thing. Okay, it should be visible here as well. And check now. This is the line. Okay, check. It is going to touch here. Are you seeing this line?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
This one now it's going to come here. Okay. Even now this triangle is slightly big, but the thing is big from every side. Okay, like from here, here, and here. Not that much big. It's slightly big from your cut. Okay. Hmm. So this is its line. Okay, there is still a little bit like it looks. More space. So if you made it a little bit more, and if you this part from here, okay, and now from here. Okay. Now check this part is going good. A little turbulence here that you can also eliminate. Now check, that roundness it is affected. You can do some finishing and now check. It is this connection in part looks weak. Okay. Check how the movement is showed here. This is how your column stops and when like the slanting and when you are going to place the next one it is again not straight. Okay, it happens when you made the straight like this one. Now this part it becomes weak like this. When we are going to place my column slanting angular, and I'm going to place it and rotate it this way so that I can make that one nukta roundness like this. Okay, now check this thing, it is strong. This part, this connection, it is now strong. We didn't make that, we eliminate this weakness. And again the same thing. Okay, like it's looking like it's coming downward. You just made it like this. You made this part like this from the above or from the, how did you make it? You made it like this.
Yeah, I did it like that.
No, the thing is, if you do it this way, this part it becomes heavy. Like, check, you can compare from any side. This is your cut. Now, this one, it is slightly larger than the cut. If you do, this type of movement, it looks heavy. Okay. So, in the same way, the way you made in the gym, you have to, not the way you made in the gym, you have to come from the downward side like this. If you want to make it with the column, totally. This is its movement like this. Okay, not make it from the above, make it from the downward. Now check. It is not heavy from here. It's not like for your convenience. That's why for your convenience you can just do it with made it with the drawing and you can do the filling because in the practice right now our main focus is the basic shape and the curve. Okay,
Yeah.
not these things. So, mm, so it should be from here. Even it is close, but it can work. Okay. Now check from here. It has now that water circle present. Okay. This part is like this. First nakta like this and then straight, then it goes slightly upward. Okay. But yours one, it's looking like it's going downward. Okay. Straight, then upward. Like straight, then this way. This way. From here to here, this is also one of the. And check, after touching this is our line and there is still some gap. Okay. Still it was better. It was very much better. So you'll focus on these things and
Okay.
don't just like you show the detailing in the gym. Focus on these ones as well.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
thing, like I told this in one of earlier classes, like they can come close. Like even though like there should be, I told like approximately one nukta distance. If you made one nukta distance, there should be a bit more distance, like somehow like this. Okay. But I told in one class that they can come close. Do you know the reason? Did you remember it?
Um, sometimes in like actual compositions, it can be close sometimes.
Okay, they can be, but what's the reason? Why? Why they can come close? Like why not? They why like why can't like ta can be drawn here so close or like this one? Okay, why like this part they can't be close too much? Only this.
Is it
Actually,
because it's its own letter, like it's not joining?
because it is
It's not joining another letter.
no, it's not touch. But I told this they can come like they are very close. Okay, the reason I told that maybe you forgot or you were not present. Told like check this thing. This gym it has this kind of flow. Okay, check. Got it. And this one, it is going this way. Okay. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Now like it's kind of a repulsion between these two. Okay, like even they are too close, but still they are repelling each other. Okay, like kind of a force of repulsion. It is present. It is exists between these two. Okay, this is going this way. This is going this way. Even though they are really close, but still they have some source of repulsion. This is what I told, and I even showed one example. Mm, like for example, if we can see in this work that I shared that yeah. It's not loading. Hmm. Okay, the work is a little bit weak in the khat, but we can check this example. Okay, like check now this raw and wow. Check the gap in between the letters. How they are too close. Okay, it is because still they are close, but still they have some source of some like kind of force of repulsion. Like they are still look set. They still look beautiful. Even this one check. Okay, they are again a bit close. Okay, for example, if the sequence is like the same. Okay, like if it is going the same way, like in this one it is going the in the same way. They are not in that opposite direction. So if that's the case, there should be minimum one nukta gap.
Yeah.
Okay, you can check in this one. If even if you make this close, that close, it will not look good because they have the same sequence. This they are not. They don't have this thing. Okay, so this is the thing that should be. That's the general thing you are going to see this thing in masterwork because they are this way they can come close, but if the sequence is like this, okay, like this and this, the same way, okay, there should be at least one nokta gap. And now, mm, can use the butter paper to write that. Like for the next letter, okay, you have to add it in the composition and you are going to start like this is the line of the theme. There should be you write okay, wait, let me write. Okay, or like five. Okay, it's in in the same sequence and we are starting one nukta lower from this same level of the Jim. And we are also sparing, like this is the line of the Jim. We are also sparing one nukta gap here. Okay, like we are leaving one nukta space in the next letter, that is the dal. And we are starting in this the three nuktas. Starting from here, three nuktas, half nukta, one and half nukta. Okay, okay. Are you seeing this? In one and half nukta, there is this movement, and the other half there is this type of movement. From here again, that angular type of column, okay, leaving one nukta space between jim and dal, angular slightly tail column, not straight. And again same like ba, not make it weak, not straight, slightly inside, like this. And the way where I am placing my column, I am drawing a again slight of kind of slanting line, and from this line I am drawing a nukta and half, like this is its now movement. There should be one nukta deftness in this, in our dal. And when it comes in front of this, it is going to one nukta ahead from this, from the starting. Okay. This is check. Again, you don't have to make it too just thin that it becomes too weak. Okay, the same that you made here. It again, it shows that gradual decline. Okay, it is going inside of the dal. And this is composition. And like I have leave some gap here, so can make the taj of it. It should feel part of the dal. There is in taj, and that again it is going this way. And this part, as you can see, it needs some touches so that it won't become too hard. And okay, and it should be written in the same way. Okay, one nukta lower from the gym level, and one nukta you're going to spare one nukta space. And if you write it in this position, it is going to show you this connection. Check. Okay, there's this type of connection. Okay, this part and this part, they have some sort of connection. It is also part of the composition. From here to here, this space is also include of two nuktas. From here, from the starting, from here. If you started from here, it would made two nuktas complete proper. Okay, from the Taj. This part is, if you want to include this part, it is like more than two and less than three nuktas. Okay, like it's larger than half nukta.
Okay.
Now include this in your practice and also focus on these things. Going to share the picture of this and try to include in this compositional way. Okay, not
Okay.
normal way. Mhm. Okay, so Shabra, are you present? Assalamualaikum. Walaikum salam. Hmm. You were making good progress. What's happened now? They are too round and small. Hmm. Why? Why? Like all of the three practices, like this shape was so perfect, so good. Why the Taj is not suitable? Why and why it's kept happening? Like check. You know, this is your alif going. Okay, and this is the middle line. Hmm. This is its actual shape. Shabra. And again, this one is small. It's too far from it. Okay, it should become part of it. It should feel part of it. Okay, it shouldn't feel too. Now you have to do some tatish here. After that would become the income in the necessity shape that we want here. This part was better, but without Taj, it looks, it like decreases its value. Okay, and it was going good, but you made it too small and round. Check. There was, it should be in the proper shape, in the same way here. It is, it's like, like four nuktas. You should made it, at least six nuktas. It was even going good. That's the point. Okay. So, that's why I told you after write, don't just rely on it. Check. Now, the thing is, it shouldn't show straightness and it shouldn't show roundness too. Okay. It should be in between. That strongness. And only this nukta is good. This is again going this way. Made every nukta this way. Strong. Check now. This is its center. This part is better. It's good. But what's the point? Okay. And it should. This is looking slightly large. Okay. Now it is good. This part is also better. The thing is, you have made the overall tar too small. Before that was going round just from here. Are you getting it? Check now, even now the
Yes.
nuktas, they are like looking more, now their sequence is, this is looking more strong. Okay, don't do that. Your bar was getting better, but don't go backward. Okay, like we have come a long way. So it's a lot of hard work. So try to go forward now. You have to. This was going good, but you just make this part too round and become too early. Like it didn't, you know, travel it way the way it should. This is its actual flow according to your column cut. At least like, okay, you can end it here. Okay, so made it that way. This theme is better, but still you have to work some of the thing. Okay, this part you can show more clarity. And again, it is going that way. Did you see that? The Roshan check. Okay, and the thing is, you can make better with some finishes. Okay, like now check. I can make this good. That blade, that cutter. Mhm. Check. Okay. And from here it is just looking like it is going downward. Okay. The thing is, it shows this way. Like, it is just now at state. It is strong. Just, it has like when it goes downward, then it becomes slightly upward that it shows this thing. Very slight this effect. Check now. It's not like I reduce that it is not going downward, I just become straight. No, it is still showing that downward effect. Still showing this thing. Okay. And check from here. Now it is going more strong. It was going good from here, but it should come. This is its actual way. Actually, the thing is your whole gym, it looks like it is going this way. Okay. Like if we just did slightly like this, it would be more better. So angle it should be good. It should be according to your page. Okay, now from here it is to make its next part, and again it comes this way your column, and it is not showing that column thing the way your column is showing in this part. In this part it is, the column is absent. Okay, this thing it should show the column thing. Okay, like it is made with the column, it is not looks like that you have made this part with the column. When you come in front of this, you have to make this part clear. Okay, and this slightly goes downward. Check. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. You have making great progress. Okay, focus on these little things as well. And it is better according to your first attempt. Okay, but lots of things that we need to work. First of all, its first part it's not make like that. Okay, you should know that it is not that this effect, and your column is not this way. Okay, it looks like you have made it column like this, not like this, like this instead of. This is the movement that you are going to do. This curve, not not like this. Okay, and it should go in the height of 2 nuktas at least. Okay, this part is better. That gradual rise, this part is better. But it should go to the till the 2 nuktas. Then it is going to come back. Okay, it comes down but not that much. Okay, it shouldn't, it is not showing that much decline. Very slowly. Okay, very slight downward effect. And now check. Okay, to start from here, check now. One, we can make one nukta. Okay, it is trapped. Before that, this part was looking larger than one cut, one nukta, one cut. Okay, one nukta, it was far from this. Are you getting it? From here, now we are coming this way.
Yes, sir.
And check, we like there, this part should need some touches. And now check, we have made a line. Again, when it is going to cross, it comes this way, that it is just coming close to line but not touching it. And now from here, it is going to gain its thickness from 2 nuktas. And check, because it should be, a little, it should start from here so that it would maintain 1 nukta gap. Okay, because now, like I told you, this part, it has some sort of connection with this part. Okay, some sort of connection. So we have to show this. Okay, but this one is, going too upward, and again it is becoming too thick. It is going this way. Okay, it is going, if you make this part natural movement, check. My column is full, but the way it is moving, it is reducing thickness. And this is its actual way. Okay, and from here, like check, that roundness. Did you understand that? Okay,
Yes, like
that, yeah, that one nukta,
it's
yeah, this one nukta, the one nukta, there's a quarter circle of proper one nukta that is totally absent here. This thing here. So now when it's going to stop here, can make that quarter circle, and it is going to come from here. Okay, like this. And check now, before that it was, the space was too much. It should be of 2 nuktas.
okay, sir.
Check now. It has some sort of connection now. And this part, it is going to be a little ahead from it. Your one, it is like looking equal. This one, it goes a little ahead. Okay, and also we have to make the nukta of this gem as well. Okay, so you are making good progress. So focus on these little things, little details. Okay, so yeah, it's overall it was better, but you know, focus on these things, the way everything it should fall in its place, so that your overall letter, your practice, it should look good. Okay,
Okay, sir.
Any question? Okay, so inshallah, we're going to do class on the uh, mm, Aisha. You present? Isha? Your name is Isha or Aisha? Hello, Isha.
Aisha, yes.
Okay. So actually, you didn't share your practice in the group. You have to share your practice in the group. Okay. So wait, let me open your practice. Whatever you do, okay. It's your first lesson, so still you can send your practice in the group. And Yasmin, I think you have also joined the class again. So I have give the next lesson, but before to add that, you have to uh, like you have to
Send you, Jim.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The thing is, if you understand your work, Isha, why I'm not. Mhm. The thing is, if you understand till gym, it would be very like still you need lot of practice, but it would become easy for you. Okay, so till gym, your must your practice this thing it is very important. So yeah. Okay, so Isha, are you
Yeah, I'm hearing.
okay, Isha, are you seeing the screen?
Yes, yes.
First of all, in whatever practice you are sharing, you have to follow this format. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you some example like this one. Okay, like okay, it is not showing that much clear. Maybe like this. Okay, like whatever you have written on your practice on the top or on the bottom. Okay, you are going to write your name and date. Okay,
Okay.
it is mandatory. It is important. Like this. Okay, like every student, they wrote their name and date. Okay, and
Okay.
it is important if you like I check practice in that printed form, so and I shared that correction as well, so it would be good if you uh, take take the record of your practices as well. It's a good practice. You should be, although it's an online class, but still it's good. Okay, you
Okay, okay.
you wrote with the pencil, but still it's a good attempt according to your first practice. So maybe you notice I have show one thing that mm, if you have made this one nukta boundary, okay, this line and this line, okay, your alif should be in between of it. Okay, it shouldn't touch the lines.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
and what would happen if you do this thing? The result is it will become thin. Okay, like this,
Mm-hmm.
and it will look more beautiful, more attractive. Okay,
Okay.
now it is looking thick. Okay, It's
Ah,
looking more,
yes.
yeah, more bold. So we have to, do this slight, changes, this sensitiveness, so that it will look more attractive, more good. That is important. So this thing. Okay. Now it is I'm not like it is in its ideal form. Like it is not too straight, not too much tilt. It is like, somewhere in between, showing that, that tiltness in the boundary of one nukta. Okay. Did you watch the
Okay.
lesson that I shared of the alif?
Yeah, I watched it.
So did you understand that sulus and sulsan thing that I discussed in that? Hmm? Sulus and sulsan.
What's Sus and Sus what?
Okay, I think you didn't watch that video. So it will be a bit difficult to to explain like this. If I got a print of it, it will be a bit easier. So okay, first of all, I'm going to share the recording with you. Okay, that video. So after you're gonna watch that and you're going to share the next practice, then probably you will understand that. And if not, then I'm going to explain that in the next class. Okay, that is the one I'm saying. It is Sulsan and Sulus. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it is you can say a general or generic. Okay, basic rule of the Khate Sulus that we follow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you're going to check that recording. And one more thing, check in the alif. Okay, this is its thickness, okay, of your alif. And I'm drawing a line in center of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the line. The thing is your taj. Okay, this is the taj. This is the crown. We call it crown of alif or taj of alif. Okay,
Okay.
so its top corner, this one, it should pass through this line. Okay, and if it does, what's like going to change or what will happen? Like this is going to happen, this thing, and there would be a small shape kind of, it is going to be here as well.
Mm.
Okay, so because you made it like your taj, it is going this way, it is just falling, it is not standing on the alif strongly, firmly, so you have to make it that way. Okay,
Mm. Okay.
and you know that yeah, taj, it is this kind of thing. Okay, it is very like it comes this way, and just at the last it goes slightly inside, just like the alif. You know, the way alif is made, like comes like this. So in the same way, Taj also it goes slightly inside, and from this side.
Okay.
Okay. Now check. This Taj is now a little bit smart, small, and it suits on the alif. Okay, it is not heavy on the alif. And there is one more connection that you careful like check. There is, some sort of connection in this part of Taj and in this part. It should be shown. Okay.
Okay.
And check like this is its line going and how it is slightly going inside. Are you noticing this?
Yeah, yes, I noticed it.
Good. And one more thing, how much is its thickness? Okay. This
Mm-hmm.
distance should be equal to it. Now the thing is your alif was so thick and Taj was too near to it. So it was again looking like the connection between alif and Taj becomes odd or different or
Um.
weak. Okay. So all these things they collectively going to make your letter strong, beautiful, attractive.
Mm-hmm.
And if we draw a line from this side of the Taj crown, check how it is just touch like this part, it is just coming closer to this line. almost you can say touching but not crossing. Okay, this is the like
Mm.
ideal shape of the alif.
Okay.
Okay, so hope so you send your next practice with the kalam. Okay, so the thing is, uh, ideal you can take screenshot of it, and also going to share the recording. Okay, you can take the screenshot from that also if you want. The thing is
Okay.
ideal, you can check this ideal tool for calligraphy is kalam. Like check this alif.
Yeah, I
Okay.
screenshotted it.
No, I'm checking that. You're not seeing this alif?
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Okay, okay. You know, so if we divide into from this side, okay, into two
Mhm.
parts. Clear? First part is, it has this kind of effect. Second part is like this.
Mm-hmm.
And from here it is divided into three parts.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you know the meaning of sulus?
Yes, 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 I got it.
No, no. Okay. I am asking what is the meaning of sulus?
It means the third part.
Third
Yes?
part. Yes. Did
Yes.
you heard it from the recording or did you know it like before?
I just remembered your recordings, and also as I know Arabic a
Oh,
little bit.
good. So yeah, okay. So as you know, in Arabic we call third part means sulus. So the question arises here: what about the first two parts? Like, where are they? So these are the two parts, okay, and this is the third part. We call the two parts sulsan, okay, like this, okay, and the third one like sulus,
Mm-hmm.
sulus and
Yes. So the
sulsain.
same.
Yeah, okay, sulsan mean these two. So this is the
Yes.
general division of sulsan and sulus in calligraphy. Okay,
Yes.
so in first part it looks like this is the kalam cut. Okay, it looks like this is half of your kalam cut. In second part it is slightly, it gains just a slightly larger than the half kalam. Okay, and in the last it shows it is decreasing from the, it is half here again, and then it
Mm-hmm.
it is gradually decreasing, check, and then it comes to its ending.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Yasmin, are you seeing the sulsan and sulus in the other things? Like check, even
Yes.
this,
Yes.
in this word, like check, if we divide into two part, check, it is the general rule. Okay, first two parts going downward, they are what we called it.
Sulus.
Mm-hmm. First two parts.
Sulusain.
Yeah, okay. The thing is, sulsan has some sort of more kind of a relation. Okay, like they are kind of a similar. Okay, like check,
Mm-hmm.
first two parts sulsan, they are going downward, but sulus,
Mm-hmm.
the third one, it's going rise, it's going upward, it shows more movement.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, and sulus refers to movement, sulus shows clarity, sulus like it works, like it shows the variation, the difference. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like in sulus it's the general thing. Okay, in every letter, in every joint, you're going to see this thing. Like for example, even in this word, check, this part of ain. Okay, if we just keep, you can check sulsan, and this is sulus, and even this part of ain. Okay, like it is everywhere, this thing, everywhere. And even from here to here, if you see, okay, like check, okay, check this going here,
Okay.
and then it becomes like this. And even in this part, okay, like check how one part is like this, another is like this. So this relation, it's the general rule, okay. At every
Okay.
joint, every connection, you're going to see this thing. So
Oh,
sulus,
yes.
shows this variation. This is the general shape of alif. From here, it is like this, and then it gradually, okay, it shows that gradual decline. Note, we don't have to show that pointiness. We don't have to show that it look like this. Now it is bold. Okay, we have to show that gradual decline. It is very important.
Mm. Yes.
Okay, like okay. So this is what I was referring here. This thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So, check in the start. It is. This is we called what? What is this?
These are,
Cut.
oh, yeah, cut. Yes.
Okay. I told this in the first video. There are two, like, we have two sorts of measurement. One is
Mm-hmm.
nukta.
Nokta. Yes.
Yes. Another is cut. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, I say, like, for example, mm, yeah. For example, sometimes I say, this portion, this part, it should be of two cut. Okay. And sometimes, I told this like it should be less than two, okay, and
Mm-hmm.
greater than one and a half. So, like
Yeah.
we have these two measurements with the
Mm-hmm.
kalam, okay.
Yes.
So this is cut, and cut is basically the highest thickness of kalam, okay. Like check, this is my cut. I
Mm-hmm.
can't make more thick stroke than this, the highest. If I like, I can make more thick, but now it's not just one cut. It becomes larger than cut.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So in the starting check, it is almost half cut.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in this part, the second one, okay, it shows that it is slightly, okay, larger than half, slightly. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and in this third one, it again comes to half nukta. Then it gradually, then it is reducing check. It is reducing even to half nukta, and then it comes to its ending gradually.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay? This thing is very important. And
Mm-hmm.
remember, I have also told, the thing is the ideal rule of calligraphy, like the sign of the real khat, of the real calligraphy. There should be two things present in the khat, in the
Mm-hmm.
practice. That is, there shouldn't be any straightness, and no part should show the similarity. Okay. Like, for example, can you tell me what's the problem in this alif?
It is too straight.
Too straight. Very good. Okay. And one more thing, like you can understand more good in this part of ba, like for example, if I made it like that, okay, like now check, it is same at every part, but the ideal part, if you look at this part, it is not the same. It is showing that gradual decline. Okay, our column is making this part this way. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now if I divide this part into different patches, different parts, like this, You know
Yes.
how many parts I divide? All are different, but they are same.
Yes.
So in the same way, they are same. That's what we try to show in the Alif, and that's why it is not that much easy. Okay, that's what you
Yeah.
have to show something. You have to show some different, some side of things. If it becomes equal, like shows no variation, then we are going away from the khat, from the calligraphy. If it shows straightness, again we are going away from the khat. Okay?
Yes.
Like check. That's why it is going this way. It should show a bit more variation. So and check, it should pass from this middle line. There is slightly this shape present here. Okay, and check the connection between this and this. The gap should here. Okay, all these
Yeah.
things they should be present in the both. And the thing that I was saying, you can write with two. I was saying like there are cut markers or cut pens if you find any like this. Okay, have I shared that material playlist with you? In
Yes. Yes.
okay. For calligraphy, for Arabic calligraphy, we use angular tools. Okay, like what is your pen, what is your column? It should be angular. It is not
Yeah.
straight. This is
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
like this is straight. It is angular
Yeah.
like this. There are straight pens available also, but they are not for Arabic calligraphy. They are for English calligraphy.
Mm-hmm.
Straight, all straight nibs, straight pens. They are for English calligraphy. For Arabic calligraphy, we use angular pens. So you
Yes.
can use this kind of a marker if you find any in your nearby art store. Okay, but still, ideal tool is Qalam. Okay, you should
Mm-hmm.
have these. They are very basic. Okay, and if you have these, if you have cutter, you can make it, renew it. Okay,
Yes.
and it this Qalam, like, it lasts very long. Okay, and yeah. Okay, so this way you are going to do the practice, and if I find one more pencil. Okay, so yeah, these are two pencils. Okay, so like, if you, for example, you can place the tape, or you can hold it with the rubber band like this. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to make it angular, not straight. One is
Okay.
slightly ahead.
Yes.
You can use the masking tape if you want.
Can you explain me the crown that is on a leaf? The second
Okay.
part, how to keep
Mhm.
the tool, how to keep the column when you are putting the next part of crown, the second part.
Okay. Okay. This is how I
Mm-hmm.
am writing with double pencil. Check. Again, if I draw a
Mm-hmm.
line from here, it is not straight. Check how it
Mm-hmm.
is going away from the line. And
Mm-hmm.
check how it is clearly showing. This is thickness. This is its the middle line. Because these two lines, they are not straight. Okay. If it's straight, the middle line is also straight. They are not straight. So the middle line is also slightly slanted.
Yes.
You can say, yeah, tilt, whatever you can, like this.
Mm-hmm.
This part is small, okay, not that much
Mm-hmm.
prominent. And check. While making this part, there should be some part of it. Like, this is first part of crown, okay. If we divide it into three parts, 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So one part it is going to be inside the alif, and
Mm-hmm.
almost this one part distance it is going to be remained here. Okay,
Yes.
like this. So check. One part is inside, two parts are outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, this is my column. Let me explain with the column too.
Mm-hmm.
Check. Some part is inside, some part is
Mm-hmm.
outside. Okay, a very little shape. Now check. This is what my, what do we call it?
Cut.
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 Very good. I'm making divide into three parts.
Mm-hmm.
One part is going to be inside this crown. Two parts they are going to be outside like this. One part is going to be inside and two parts are going to be outside
Mm-hmm.
like this. And now you are going to pull your column like this. This is way
Mm-hmm.
of making this with the column. If it needs some touches, you are going to do it. Yeah, this is a computer paper, so ink is slightly spreading. Now check. Okay, how it is slightly going like this. And from here, when we made it, it also, it makes this kind of shape. So we do like some sort of, connection here like this. And this
Okay.
part also, when we made with column, it becomes this type. We also do this kind of thing. Okay, to show
Okay.
that softness in the khat,
Okay.
like this. This is one
Yes.
way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can also made with the drawing like this. Like there is a way with the column, and there is a, like, if you want, now you can do the feeling in it. Whatever you do, the thing that matters is that it should be in the good shape. Okay, it looks
Okay.
good, beautiful. That what matters most. Okay. So again, the same way you are like, this is our column cut now. Like check. It is not showing anything, like I can't make it like that. So I have only got the option. Like I can made some point, but have to do the drawing. Like with column, I can do this thing, but double pencil, it is not. But still, okay, and okay, this distance it should be equal to its thickness.
Yes.
This part is looking slightly weak, so I made it more prominent. Now this connection is also strong. So check, okay. We have also made Ali with the double pencil. Now if you want, you can fill it. Like this is also a way. Okay. So and check from here to here, like I told you. First part it looks slightly this kind of effect outward. Next part is inside. And remember that it all these things they are inside the one nukta boundary. Okay. It's not like your alif is floating, it is showing too much waviness, not too much curveness,
Yes.
that dance, not too much straight. You have to be in between.
Yes.
Now, even though I didn't use kalam in this alif, but still it shows khat. It is showing all the things. Check. It is still, it has all that sensitiveness, all the things that we are showing in the khat. Okay, that, that slightness, that gradual decline. Okay, check.
Okay.
So this is also the way I wrote this without column and I wrote this with column. Okay, and check how it is the same gap, and if I draw a line, check how this is coming near to it.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, if you are going to understand the alif, if you're going to send the good practice of alif, then inshallah you're going to continue the next lesson, that is ba. Okay,
Wow,
so
yes.
in the same way we go the step by step. Okay,
Yes.
that is very important calligraphy, because if you understand alif well, only then you're going to write ba well. Okay, we are not in a kind of hurry and hurry. We are like, doing it with the details. Okay, we are going it the like the real classical way. So for that it is very important you go one by one. If we go all at once, it's like no purpose. No, it's like, kind of like we are wasting time. Like you are not going to understand even one letter with its full details. Okay, so that's
Oh,
why we
yes.
go step by step, one by one. And if you understand, you clear alif to jim, it becomes like easy for you. Like just like I told in the first class, alphabets is the base of calligraphy. It's the like, the base, the foundation. It should be very strong. It's like, it's like you are building, this is your building of calligraphy. Okay, now it's up to you how much you want to make it strong. Okay, and that only depends on the foundation. If you make its foundation strong, it will be, it will be last long, and you can, establish whatever you want on it. You can do whatever after that. Okay, there are going to be so much options for you. If your base is weak, then, then maybe at any point you're going to collapse. Okay, that's why,
Yes.
the real classical weight is this way, because after that you're not only going to understand sulus. Okay, this way, the detailing way, you're going to understand whole calligraphy, how it works, what should we do. Okay, like, what is our main approach, what this art is like, demanding from us. So like it opens your all, like, all walls, all like pores of calligraphy. So you understand the whole thing of calligraphy. What is it, what is the kalam, like what, how do we use it, what is the connection with the khat and everything.
Yes.
So any question?
And
And
no, thank you.
you are going to write date and your name as well on every practice.
Mm.
And the same way, one more thing, like, these students that you see their practice, they also, they also do so many, they write so many times alif, and uh, they use the nuktas measurement. Okay, they draw sometimes line to understand themselves. Okay, but after that, okay, after all that practice, you are going to do the final attempt of your practice. Okay, and for that, it just like after doing, like for example, you are practicing, you are writing alif again and again. Okay, and after that, for the class, you are going to send the final practice, like the conclusion. And what is that? For example, this is your new page. You are going to use the new separate page for that. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
you're going to write alif, and it should be without nuktas. Your final practice, it should be without nuktas, like this.
Mm-hmm.
There shouldn't be any nukta. Okay, like this one alif with name and date written on it.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
for example, if on new page, like alif is not good, you are not satisfied it, you think you can do it better, then you are going to make another final one. If that's not, then you're going to do it again, 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 until you become satisfied, you become. Okay, so This thing, it demands a lot of focus, practice, and that's what we are going to do it. Okay, we are going to take our practice serious, and we are going to do it in this way. Okay, so that we can take the best outcome from it.
Mm. Yes, yes, I got.
Okay, so that's what final practice means, the conclusion, right? Until
Mm.
again and again, until you like push yourself to your limits. Okay, make it the best beautiful possible outcome.
Yes,
Okay, so
okay.
any question?
No, thank you. Can you send me the corrections that you made on my page?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that your page, it was you can take
On
screenshot from the recording. Okay, like I'm going to share the recording of this session. You can take like
okay.
just at the last I have checked your practice. You can take screenshot, and I'm
Oh,
going to
yes.
share this picture as well. And like in the next classes, you're going to share you and send your practice at least 30 minutes before the class in the group.
Okay.
Okay, you can send me practice in the inbox as well. But the thing is, the practice that I take print out it, I took it from the group. So before the class, you're going to share your practice in the group, course group.
Okay. Okay.
So anything else?
No, thank you for the lesson.
Okay, so inshallah, you're going to send your new final practice in the next class that is going to be held on Sunday.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, goodbye. Assalamu alaikum.
Bye.